Hey guys, how are you guys doing today? So I just wanted to get on here for maybe just a few minutes or so and kind of give you guys a little bit more of an update. I kind of like the idea of checking in a little bit more often, and I am feeling pretty good. I'm actually feeling, not that I was feeling bad in my last video, but I'm actually feeling a lot better. I'm really kind of liking these bangs, if you call them that, even right where they are. Like I still may try to get them down to here, like kind of grow out, but even right where they are, I'm just kind of liking them. Right now, they're actually a little bit more going back and out than I usually wear them. The reason why I'm hunching down is because I have my phone it's just where my phone is and the lighting and everything, and I have the like red recorder thing in front of my forehead, which is right where I'm looking when I'm looking at my bangs. But anyway, but yeah, no, I like what they've been doing, and I've been feeling pretty good lately. And um, is it having your hair right, like kind of having it how you like it? Even though I always feel like I have to like say that with the disclaimer because like some people might, I don't know. It's like some people don't like guys who have long hair, and so for me, like what I want it would be maybe very different from what other people would maybe want for me or want to have themselves or whatever. But and plus, like I know my hair's fine. I've been through a lot of struggles as far as hair loss goes. So it's like I appreciate the hair that I have. I kind of have like a renewed appreciation for it. So I don't know. You just feel like you have to give all these disclaimers, but no, I'm liking what my hair is doing. I was talking about some of the struggles that I was having in my last video, kind of some recent things. It's not all bad, but I'm just in kind of a long story short. I had a second hair transplant, not because my hair was thinning. The first one I got was I think it was back in 2018. So what is that, 7 8 years ago, something like that. I think I think it'll be 8 years this October. That one was because I had hair loss, but the reason I got my second one was just purely to lower my hairline. My hairline wasn't high from progressed hair loss, but if they had lowered it enough in the first, or if they had lowered it more in the first time, I probably would have had to go back for a second. But anyway, all right, I talked more about that. I'm not mad or anything, but I talked about that in my video. But another reason struggle from that is I have they did have to shave a portion of the back of my head. There's some long hairs mixed in. I'm just going to give a quick recap, but they did shave a portion of the back of my head. And the place that I went to a different place this time, and they worked with me because I said, all right, I really, I know if I'm going to get this, you got to shave some, but I really don't want to shave like that much. So can you do something within like a lesser range? And so they really worked with me about not shaving more than they had to, which was good. But it's like still, some did have to get shaved, and I wanted to get it because I really wanted to lower my hairline even more. But anyway, so I'm dealing with my hair is feeling thinner just because I kind of have the undercut. It's a little bit shorter than it usually is, which although for most people, if you see a guy with hair my length, you probably think that that is very long. But not that I've always wanted my hair to be even longer, but it was like maybe like down to here roughly, and then it's just because it had gotten thinned out, I kind of took a little bit off to kind of thicken it up, which I really don't want it any shorter than this. I'm going to try to maybe even if it looks thin, I'm going to try to maybe grow it out a little bit and then just kind of trim it up a little. But no, but anyway, that's a recap of the struggles, but I'm feeling pretty good. I'm just kind of on a good hair routine. I just got out of the shower and I just blow dried my hair, which I would let my hair air dry, but I shower at night and I usually shower so late to where I use the iRestore laser helmet. That's one of the things that I do to maintain my hair. I use that every single day, and I love it. I love it. And I blow dry my hair so that my hair can be dry when I sit under the helmet. So otherwise I would let my hair air dry. If I shower a little bit earlier in the evening, then I usually try to let my hair air dry because I like kind of sometimes the natural texture, but some of these front pieces dried before I blew it dry, and so they kind of retain a little bit of that texture. But anyway, so I'm feeling very good. I've been like kind of on some related but unrelated notes. I've been trying to like keep up with a little bit of a tan. Like for me, I have a little bit of a tan. And my nose, I mentioned in my last video, I've had two rhinoplasties, and the last one that I had was back in 2022, which was a long time ago, but I'm still in recovery from it as far as not seeing the final result. It's taken like I'm surprised at how long it's taken for the result to kind of settle, but I am finally at a point where I'm starting to see results, and like your nose kind of expands, and like your fingers swell, like your fingers swell if it's like if you ate a lot of salt or if you've been sweating or whatever, your fingers will swell. Sometimes it might be hard to get a ring off that you can otherwise easily get off, and then sometimes your fingers can like shrink if it's really cold. Like I normally can't put, I guess I'm somewhat cold because I usually can't put my ring on my middle finger, but if it's like cold enough, I can. But anyway, so your face is kind of the same way, and your nose is kind of the same way. And especially with me, my nose would like go up and down a lot. And because I am still not fully, there's like a hardening of your tissue under your skin that happens after you get a surgery like that. And it takes a while for that hardening to become soft like the rest of your face feels. It's like a certain numbness. I could talk more about it, but I don't want to bore you with too much details. But long story short, I still had some residual swelling, for lack of better words, and that's I'm fine. I still have some even now. I still have some even as we speak. There's still some residual swelling that needs to go down, that I'm waiting on going down, but I'm starting to see the final results, and I'm feeling better. I feel like I've kind of gotten my confidence back a little bit because I was not feeling confident for a good while there. I would say for the past, I know my hair looks a little crazy and frizzy, but I actually don't mind a little frizz. I don't know. Sometimes I watch videos back and I know my hair's a little frizzy at the time, but then I watch it back and I'm like, oh, it was more frizzy than I thought. But anyway, at least watching it now, I think it looks okay. But for the past, really about the past year, I have just not, I've had, just have not had my confidence about me. Not that I've not, had any issues with confidence prior to that, because because I most certainly have, but it was kind of like on a new level of feeling low, and I am finally feeling back like myself, or at least the version of myself, of how I want to feel. So I'm feeling good, and I think definitely a lot of it has to do with hair. I think having these front pieces, whether they stay, whether I keep them this length or whether I let them grow a little bit, I like, I like having them. I think it's like kind of good for my face. Plus, I really like whenever I pull my hair back now, I like the fact that I have some pieces. Oh, I usually have a hair tie on my wrist, but I don't have one on my wrist right now. But when I tie my hair back, I don't know, I just like kind of having a few pieces out like that. And a lot of times right now they're a little bit maybe too done looking. I don't know, like not done. They don't look like they're like done or whatever, but like sometimes they get a little bit more wavy, like once I've slept on my hair and the natural texture kind of comes out a little bit. They get like a little more wavy, and I kind of like that. Like, because when I go out on walks sometimes, or when I'm exercising, I will pull my hair back, and it's just kind of nice to have, because I like to wear my hair down, and I usually do, but it's, I do need to tie it back sometimes, and it's nice to have a little something just kind of right there that, I don't know, so I'm feeling good, just feeling pretty good overall. Yeah, I could go on more, and I'm sure I will talk more, but I thought I was gonna go for 5 minutes. I've gone for about 10, which is fine. But anyway, I will more to say, but I do want to check in with you guys maybe a little bit more often than I have been. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you in my next one. All right, adios.